My name's Becky, I'm 32. My husband, Calum, was diagnosed with neuroendocrine cancer in January 2019. He was diagnosed by accident. He didn't have any symptoms, he didn't have anything that was happening at the time for him to go to the doctors. He actually ended up in hospital with necrotizing fasciitis. When Calum was in hospital, following on from surgery, they'd done a scan to see if the surgery had actually worked, and while they'd taken that scan, they'd found a large tumour in his chest. In my head, I kept thinking, it's not going to be cancer, it'll just be something that it'll be, they'll just take it out and it'll be fine. And it wasn't then until 7 months later that we did find out that it was cancer. When I first came into Maggie's, I loved it because it just felt like home. It felt like this really cosy little welcoming place. Everyone was really lovely. They don't just look at you and think, oh, you're associated with cancer. They see you as a person. So I find that when I come in and sit in Maggie's, it's my time to switch off. And even though Maggie's is associated with cancer, it's nice to be somewhere where other people are like-minded, other people are going through similar situation, that people understand. Calum's been struggling with his mental health for a long time, and the cancer impact, I think that's sometimes forgotten. The physical side of cancer is awful, but the mental side and the scars that it leaves is really difficult. I feel like this is somewhere that I could come and curl up with a book, and if I wanted to be upset. I think I struggle with that with family and friends. I don't get upset, because I feel like I'm there to support them and I don't want to worry them or upset them. So I do hold that in, whereas I've come here and I've cried with Sam, and I've been honest with Sam and told her how much I've struggled and how much I've worried about Calum. And I think it's just, you feel like you can be honest and you're not going to be judged. COVID, I think, for everyone was a really difficult time, but COVID and cancer was even more difficult. We spent a lot of time in isolation, couldn't see family, couldn't see friends. It impacted both of our mental health. If it wasn't for Maggie's, I feel like I'd be lost and I'd feel isolated, and I don't think I'd know where to turn. Calum's cancer is a rare form of cancer. There's lots of different options that they've kind of said he can have and different treatments, but there's no definitive answer. They know that it's inoperable, and they know that he is going to have cancer for the rest of his life. But I think just knowing that we've got Maggie's for however long, for whatever happens and what happens next, it's just a massive comfort for me and for Calum.